faiths, concepts. In this way, Hinduism represents unity in diversity. Pluralism, unity in diversity, these are inherent in Hindu Dharma. Diversity we see in front of us. But what is unity? That we need to understand. Even in school syllabus, in civics, in history and geography, you may come across this word, unity in diversity. Generally it is taught diversity means different languages of India, different food habits, different dress codes, all these things. When the word unity comes, what is taught in school or in school syllabus books? While the word unity comes, they will say, probably the faculties or school textbooks say, in spite of all these different dress codes and languages and practices and faiths, we all are Indians, they will say. So we all are Indians is unity. This is what we learned in schools. We all are Indian. What does it mean? Indian, India is a jargon. Correct? It's a sound. We believe that it has some meaning. What is the meaning of this word Indian? We all are Indians means we all stay in a geographical location that starts from Himalayas and extends up to Kanyakumari. Does it mean that alone? Or word Indian has some other meaning? Staying in this land, huge land, India means this alone? I am asking. See, many foreigners come and stay here. Then they also can be called as Indians. Many foreigners years together stay here. Can they be called as Indians? What is this India? What is this Indian? Only by understanding that, we can understand this unity found in diversity. If you closely observe what is this unity, we all have a feeling or feel that let these diversified paths exist. Let the people belonging to diversified paths exist safely, in security, happily. We all are brothers and sisters. We all belong to same family. I may wear a dhoti, I may not wear a shirt, but Sanjay is wearing a shirt, and Kola, Ram Sharan, and Pranav, Shijay, they are wearing different kinds of shirts, normal shirt and a t-shirt. Okay. And Raghav is wearing a Gopi Chandana, and Seturaman is wearing Engappa Seturaman? Okay. Seturaman is wearing ashes, Bhasma, And Shubhankriya, or Shubhankriya is wearing Shri Churnam, okay, and Tilaka, what to say, a little Chandanam and Tilaka for Mega. All these things here regarding Tilaka or regarding dress code, they all happily live together. And let us all happily live with our diversified paths. Okay, with our diversified paths. This kind of tendency, no, my path alone should live. All other paths should not exist. Leaving that kind of idea, may all people live happily. All people live happily means all people should have food, okay. All people should have dress, fine. Then only they can live happily, right? And more importantly, all people's sentiments have to be taken care. If different people have different faiths, different sentiments, different ideas, different thoughts, different practices, different philosophies, all these things should coexist. This kind of coexistence, see, whether I accept that faith or not, but that faith also, that faith holder also can exist safely. Only this kind of genuine tendency or acceptance can justify the statement Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Okay. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu is nothing but universal welfare. Right? This universal welfare, the feel of universal welfare, passion of universal welfare cannot be justified totally if I cannot tolerate another way of life, okay, another way of faith, another way of God or goddess. Please understand. Or another way of scripture. So this kind of coexistence is this Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all be happy. If Jews came here, Jews came to Kerala, well, their land was attacked. They live here very happily. When they got their land back, Israel, from Israel, the invitation came. May all Jews who ran away to other countries come back to Israel. Jews who are staying in India, they never returned. They said that this is, we feel a motherland here. We need not return. We have no problem with India. We are not staying in some other country. We are not disturbed. Nobody comes and compels me to get converted to some Hindu religion or... Okay, we are living here safely, peacefully. That's what Jews said, and the Jews continue to live here in Cochin. Okay. Persians came here. They took refuge in India. While their land was conquered, invaded, their scriptures were under threat. They took their scripture Zendavastha and came to India. Even in their very land, Their religion and culture are not now practiced. Their own scripture, their own God, Ahur Mazda, their own scripture, Zendavastha, their own religion, Zoroastrianism, is not allowed to be practiced in their own land. When the people were driven from their land, they came to India and they took refuge in India. India gave shelter to them. They never feel up to this time that they are cornered in India, they are tortured in India, they never felt they are orphans. They have become part and parcel of India, and they are in every walk of life. They are in every field. One of the richest persons of India is Persian. Who is that? Tata. Generally, people, when they look at each other, they say, Tata. Okay. Tata. And in fact, a very huge city was built in his name. What's that? Tata Nagar, Jamshedpur. Both his names, Jamshed Tata, Jamshedji Tata. And they are in all fields, in business, Tata. In politics, Smriti Irani. Irani means one who belongs to Iran. Okay. Like that, we see them in all places. They are comfortable, in fact. They are very comfortable. They feel that this is their land. They are happy here. Swami Vivekananda quotes these two things in his first lecture. How India became shelter to Jews. How India became shelter to Zoroastrians, Persians. Not only that, say Dalai Lama, a very great Buddhist saint. When Tibet was conquered by China, when Dalai Lama was thrown out from Tibet, Dalai Lama wanted to live somewhere in this world. He could have preferred to live in Sri Lanka, a very great Buddhist country. Another Buddhist country, Thailand. He could have preferred to live in the great Japan, which is more developed than India. But Dalai Lama had chosen India. He came to India, he lives in India. Why? Why? Even though there is a Buddhist land, which is more developed than India, Japan, he feels more comfortable here in India, a Hindu land. He need not go to Iran or Iraq or Saudi Arabia, but he could have gone to some Buddhist land. He feels more comfortable in the Hindu nation. That's a very interesting thing. So, when you see in this way the whole thing, the people belonging to various faiths, dress codes, languages, see, when we have the ability to tolerate or even accept all these things, all these varieties, nature blesses us with n number of varieties. You can't find such huge different varieties anywhere in the world that is found in India. You can see here n number of varieties in languages, in dress codes. When you go to Maharashtra, it has its own way of dressing. In Gujarat, it has another way of dressing. If you enter into Karnataka, it has another way of dressing. in every walk of life, in dress, in food, in our gods and goddesses, in rituals, in worships. We have so many varieties. If humans develop the ability to tolerate or accept, okay, the existence of varieties, nature will produce n number of varieties. Because varieties is the nature of the nature. It is nature's nature. Okay. And India is a land which permits, tolerates, allows, and accepts this much of varieties. This is this Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all the beings be happy in the world. Because among the violences, can I tell like that? There are different kind of violences. One, slapping, pinching. All these things can be taken as physical violence. And then mental violence. Calling someone as "ye idiot." Like that. This is mental violence, mental torture. Okay. And intellectually defeating someone is an intellectual disturbance. Okay. Intellectually showing him to be very dull-headed. Intellectual violence. Among these violences, the most hurting violence is sentimental violence. Okay, talking to him. Your father is a rogue. Okay, your mother is an idiot. What your ancestors know. Okay, this is sentimental violence. It goes up to the gods and goddesses you worship. The sentiments and the rituals that your ancestors handed over to you. Okay, attacking that is a sentimental violence. Now, among these violences, sentimental violence is the worst violence. See, if someone talks ill of you, you may tolerate. But if someone talks ill of your father or mother or ancestors, then you get more affected. Okay. You get more affected. And if someone talks ill of your gods and goddesses, it is expected that you are sentimentally more affected, deeply affected. He is talking about my devata, my deity. This is expected. Okay. This is expected. Whether we do it or not. Normally, humans do. If you go to a Muslim and talk ill of Allah, he will become very angry. It is natural. It is natural. This is expected from him or her. If you go to a Christian and talks ill of Jesus Christ, he will become angry because he worships Jesus. It is very natural. It is not abnormal. But you can fill up the blanks. Okay. Sentimental violence, in my view, is the greatest violence. Huh? Yeah. Need not be always fanaticism. Need not be always fanaticism. If someone talks about Rama, in what way I need to respond if someone talks anything negative about Rama? In what way I need to respond? If I become angry, is it fanaticism? No. Then why it is not fanaticism? Why that is fanaticism? Okay. I did not see it as fanaticism. Okay. Some terrorism is going on. Okay. You are critically viewing about it, some bomb blast and all. At that time, you are critically viewing and telling this is wrong. Then if they become angry, that is fanaticism. That is fanaticism. I am just talking something ill of Allah rhetorically. Oh, that God is stupid, I say. On hearing this, a Muslim becomes angry and tensed. It is, I believe, natural to a human being. Natural to, because it is a sentimental region, sentimental area in the mind. That's the God I worship. As a God I worship. I worship Rama, I worship Krishna. If someone talks ill of that Rama, okay, that's what Sugriva says in Yuddhakanda. Ravana abducted Sita. On seeing Ravana, I become angry. It's natural. No, I should be very open-minded and I should see in Ravana's point of view also. If Sugriva says like this, Sugriva is neither Rama's friend nor Rama Bhakta. Okay. The place where we thoroughly know what is right. In that place, when we start to talk all this nonsense, we know that abduction of Sita is wrong, is criminal, in fact. And that fellow is standing in front of me. That triggered Sugriva to go to Ravana and to fight against Ravana. Okay. It is a very natural thing which we expect from them. Why I am talking this? A main topic out to one time. இல்லை அது இல்லை, அது மெயின் டாபிக் இல்லை. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி எங்கேயோ இருந்தேன் நான். யா யூனிட்டி டேஸ் தான் டாப்பிக்கே. 2 மணி நேரம் 1 மணி நேரம் டாப்பிக்கே தான். ஓகே ஃபைன், லெட் மீ. யா அதுதான் சென்டிமெண்டல், தேர் இஸ் சம்திங் கால்டு சென்டிமெண்டல் வயலன்ஸ். ஓகே. So, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu means one should not get hurt. Please understand this. One should not get hurt. If we feel like that, then we should not hurt physically, mentally, sentimentally, intellectually. Okay. Of course, I am not telling if there is some adharma happening, we should keep quiet. I am not talking about it. We need to see the things critically anywhere, in any religion, whether it is Hindu or Christianity, or Islam, or Sikhism, or Buddhism, or Jainism, or Zoroastrianism. Okay. If anywhere we see adharma, we need to talk about it, we need to question, no doubt about it. But normally, rhetorically, if for example, if Sanjay, just assume Sanjay to be a Narasimha Bhakta, I am just rhetorically telling him, and Narasimha is a good for nothing fellow. If I tell like that, okay, I don't see any adharma element in the story of Narasimha. I don't see any wrong lesson taught through Narasimha's story. Since Narasimha is not the God which I am worshipping, I am attacking Narasimha. I hate Shiva only for the reason that I am not worshipping Shiva. I can hate Rama and Ramayana. That's why I said, don't give answers to those kind of fellows. Because if someone asks a question, why Rama killed Vali? See the background of who questions. If he wants to really know about it, answer. If that fellow wants to blame Rama for some reason, He has decided to hate Rama for some reason, some unknown reason. Okay. If you give answer to Vali Vada, he will talk of some other thing. Because his already plan is to hate Rama. His agenda is to hate Rama. You can't convince, because already they have a plan to hate, to take something from Ramayana and hate it. If Rama longs for Sita, cries for Sita, then they will say Rama is lusty. If Rama doesn't cry, they will say he is a male chauvinist. Okay, because agenda is to hate. Finished. Agenda is to hate. So you can't convince that kind of people. And you need to answer, of course, to secure the people from their misleading. That's a different thing. Anyhow, coming back to the point here, people in general belonging to various groups, they should live happily without getting hurt physically, mentally, sentimentally, psychologically, intellectually. That kind of tendency is loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So wonderful expression. Next. See, this tendency is common in all the groups of people in India. Okay. This tendency then, when it becomes common, it can be taken as the definition of what you call as Hinduism. I may not be comfortable to call it as ism. Probably we can have this word, Hindu Dharma. What you call as Hindu Dharma. This loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, ellorum inbuttirukave, is a common element among various parts of this Hindu Dharma. It has to be the common element. And it is the common element. It is the reality and it is the ideal. Okay, real and ideal. They may differ many times, but here it is the reality and it is ideal. Okay. Next point. Okay, we may have this abstract concept, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. It's an abstract concept. Okay. It may appear to be very simple, but not an easy thing to be understood. When you bring it to practice, may not be simple. So I need a practical guidance. Okay. Then sukhinaha, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, sukhinaha. May all the beings be happy. Happy. What is happiness? Then you see two kinds of happiness. One, social well-being. Okay. In society, people should be happy. Social well-being. Or Aditya should be happy. Aniruddha should be happy. Jagan. Ayush. They all should be happy. Okay. This is loka samasta sukhino. Those who are around us should be happy. This is called as abhyudaya. Okay. And then I should be happy. This happiness is not just a materialistic comfort. I should have an AC room, I should have a Benz car. ஏதோ ஒன்று சொல்கிறாள், இது பேர் என்னப்பா? Rolls Royce. இது பேர் கரெக்டா? Rolls Royce. There was a spiritual master. Okay. Every day he comes in one Rolls Royce car. Like that he had 366 Rolls Royce cars. You know about him? His 366 disciples gave him 366 Rolls Royce cars. A car in which he entered one day, he will not enter another day. Rolls Royce. அவரை பற்றி கேட்கும்போது தான் ஃபார் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ரோல்ஸ் ராய்ஸ்னு ஒரு கார் இருக்கிறது கேள்விப்பட்டேன். Interesting. And in his philosophy, one of the important element is God can be attained only by the rich persons. Poor persons cannot attain God. இப்படி ஒரு பிரின்சிபல், இப்படி ஒரு தியரி. Interesting. I am not talking about that materialistic comfort as spirituality. Okay, Swami Vivekananda has a brilliant observation. Okay. Everywhere in Vedanta, spirituality definitely requires an amount of tyaga. ரெண்டு சொல்லுவார் இப்ப, renunciation and renunciation and service. Two pillars of spirituality. This is what he says. He maintains that always, renunciation. See, I'm not talking about everybody has to become a masochist, or everybody has to give up everything, which people cannot do, which I also cannot do. Okay, give up everything, give up your family, give up money, give up wealth. I am not talking about it. But more you become selfish, you are far away from spirituality. Selfishness and spirituality cannot coexist. The whole spiritual sadhana is only to gradually dissolve. Gradually dissolve ரைட்டு தான், கொஞ்சம் ஹையர் வேர்டாக இருக்கு. Eliminate, eradicate, disintegrate this ego, selfishness. Okay. So the Shreyasa is nothing but, Shreyasa is a kind of happiness which you find in a purity of heart, which generally in Vedanta is called as Chitta Shuddhi, purity of heart. Therefore, you may not call it as happiness at all, you can call it as peace. Yet Vedanta calls it as happiness. Okay, therefore I called it as happiness. Anandaha brahmeti vyajanat. Manushya Gandharvanam Anandaha. Vedanta calls it as Ananda, which means happiness. Why it calls it as happiness? Why can't it be called as peace, Shanti? Shanti is a direct word. Anando brahmeti vyajanat. Shantir brahmeti vyajanat is fine. It's fantastic. Okay. Manushya Gandharvanam Shantihi. Teye satam Manushya Gandharvanam Shantayaha. Okay. Sayekaha Devagandharvanam Shantihi. Shanti is a direct word. Direct. Giving up that Shanti, why Upanishad talks about Ananda? Deliberately Vedanta uses the word Ananda because the true happiness, true Ananda is nothing but Shanti. Okay. Whatever we understand as Ananda or happiness externally is not ultimately happiness. Okay. It only invites you trouble. You spend a lot. Okay. You spend a lot. This Vedantic happiness is economical. You need not spend anything for Vedantic happiness. You need not have any objects for Vedantic happiness. Just by sitting and seeing the things happening around. So many things happen around you. You are seeing some people are coming and sitting, some person is painting, another person is sleeping, another person is listening. Another person has water bottle. Suddenly they all wake up and go somewhere to some temple, Hanuman temple, singing. And they don't stand there also. They come back and they go to Rama temple and doing something, Dolosava and all. After that, they all go to have food. So nothing here is eternal. A Vedantin which will watch all these things. Within this, he will listen to the conversations also. They will be going on talking about so many things. Most of them are nonsensical, generally. From Vedantic point of view, okay, most of them are nonsensical. They will be talking something as if they are going to change the whole world. Okay. And listening to, see, this itself is a sadhana, Vedantic sadhana. To have, to practice Vedantic sadhana, you need not spend a lot. That too, when you go to England and all. In England, I gave some 18 sections of lecture. One day, I was taken to see, normally, London, around. Okay, morning to evening, I was walking and seeing on the train or bus, Maadi bus, sitting on the top and watching the whole London going on. Went well. Ananya took me everywhere. And watching this London, different kinds of visions, diversity. Diversity. I should not laugh. Okay, we're talking about this diversity. Like a person can feel, biologically he can be a male, but psychologically he feels that he is a female. Okay. He has a right to feel that. Because psychologically he is a female. All others also should call him as a female. Otherwise she will become angry. Okay. This is a starting point. This is not all the end. Now another fellow comes and he says that I will change my gender. Today I feel I should be called as a male. Tomorrow I have to be called as a female. Okay. Monday, female, like Ila. Have you heard of Ila in Bhagavad Puran? He is like that. Ila is a king. Okay. King himself is like that. One day he will be, for 6 months he will be a male, and the next 6 months he will be a female. Like that his life went. The 9th book of Bhagavatam narrates his story. A very interesting story. When he is a woman, he is called as Ila. He is a male, he is called as Sudyumna. Okay. Anyhow, coming back, like that people, some dates I should be called as a male, some other. While he was a male, while he is a male, he dresses himself as a male. This is the second step. Then the third step. When you walk in London, you can see all these things. One feels, I should be called as a cat. Okay. I'm going to be a cat. Because psychologically I'm a cat. Physically I may be a human being. My frontal lobe is more expanded than a cat. Therefore physically, definitely I'm a human being. Okay. But psychologically I'm a cat. Therefore, she does various cat activities. Okay. I saw all these things in London roads. Okay. Like having a tail like a cat. And see, every day some 45 minutes are spent to decorate oneself as a cat. Like a cat like ear. And now and then, she should not forget that she is a cat. Therefore, now and then producing the sound, meow, like that. And normally, I saw her husband, boyfriend, no பேர் இருக்கு. ஹஸ்பண்ட்னு சொன்னால் கோர்ட் ஜெயிலில் போட்டுருவான், ஜாக்கிரதையாக இருக்கணும் அந்த ஊரில். என்ன ப்ராப்ளி ஹஸ்பண்ட்னு சொல்லிட்டு விசா கொடுக்காத போடுவான் என்ன அது மாதிரி ஒரு. ஸோ ப்ராப்ளி என்ன பேரும் தெரியல, பாய் ஃப்ரெண்டா ஹஸ்பண்டா இது ஒன்று. ஷீ சூசஸ் தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஹஸ்பண்ட். இப்போ எதுக்கு ஹஸ்பண்ட் சொல்கிற கேட்குறடா, விசா கிடைக்காத போனால் பரவாயில்ல, டோன்ட் கேர். She chooses such kind of husband who is in search of a cat as his wife. Okay. No. He wants a human being to be a cat as his wife or girlfriend. Okay. So they get married. Married liya therilla. And when she is brought to the house, he will tie in a chain and she will be roaming here and there in the house. Okay, and now and then he gives milk in a feeding bottle. That's how it goes. She becomes a cat. Like that we can see various dogs, cats and all. Okay. It's a very interesting thing. If a Vedantin sees all these things, it becomes a sadhana. Okay. To him, even a human body itself is not real. It is impermanent. Okay, அதுதாங்க மெய்யில் வாழ்க்கையை அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்னா impermanent. Therefore, it is not real. And even in that human body, psychologically, a cat person can stay. Okay, so many things can happen in front of us. Someone can come as a cat, and someone can become a rat. This cat person will chase a rat person. Okay, anirvachaniya khyātivāda. This is called as non-deterministic. You can't judge anything with all these kinds of varieties. Okay, so like this, the whole thing will flow. And people are trained not to laugh, okay? Because if they laugh, it is called as criminal, okay? And they call it as rational. This is called as rational. It's very interesting. Why it is rational? Because if you ask a question, why I should feel as a man? There is no answer. Therefore, let me feel as cat. This is pakka rational. We go to the heights of rational to become a cat or a mat or a rat. Okay, that's interesting. Everything you need to question. Everything. Okay. I'm interested to question like that. If you interview some rational person, Pahuttariuvadi, I want to ask you a question. Why did you come here to interview with a cloth? With a dress? I need an immediate answer. Okay. You need not have your cloth at all. We have clothes because we have shame. We have shame because only through this kind of shame, family values are held. We have family values because if we break family values, God will become angry. You don't have God. Therefore, you need not have family values. You need not have family existence at all. Therefore, you need not get ashamed with anything. You need not have clothes. You can remain nude. Then why did you come with the clothes? What's the answer for this? Okay. Coming back to the thing. Yataha abhyudaya nisreyasa siddhi sadharmaha. Nisreyasa means seeing the Maya around and being the witness, for which how much you are going to spend. That is why I am telling Vedanta happiness is economical. Abhyudaya is development around. Abhyudaya is joy around. Sabke saath, sabka vikas. Abhyudaya. Nishreyasa is internal peace. Abhyudaya is lokakshema. Nishreyasa is atma shanti. Yataha abhyudaya nishreyasa is this dharma. So, general view of dharma is loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. When you make a focus, practically speaking, yataha abhyudaya nishreyasa siddhis dharma. Dharma is that from which abhyudaya and nishreyasa can get accomplished. Okay. And then third one. What is the evidence of dharma? What is the pramana of dharma? Then comes the answer, Vedaha pramanam dharmasya. Veda is pramana of dharma. For this, I have my own answer. Different kind of people may have different answers. I have my own answer, with which I am totally convinced. Veda is a prejudice-free literature. Only a prejudice-free literature is matured to guide regarding what is right and what is wrong. Veda pramanam dharmasya. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Dharma guards its guardian. This also can be taken as karma theory. If you are good, you will be happy. If you are bad, you will not be happy. And newly, someone sent to me a research data, well-researched one. I think I sent to Ashut. Okay. Research is regarding karma theory. How the good people become happier than others. Regarding that, some data are collected and it's published. It's a well-researched paper. A good attempt. In this field, some thousands of papers are needed. A good attempt. Okay. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. These four are the fundamental tenets of dharma. You see, in Sanatana Dharma, among the thousands of streams which are flowing, different faiths, different traditions, different denominations, different rituals, different food habits, and even different castes, different creeds. I don't know what's the meaning of creed up to this time. But they are calling us caste and creed. I am just using the word this how. Among these things, among these various, different languages, yes, and different dialects. Different dialects. Among these things, when you see all these things, the common element is, if you go to a Vaishnava, then comes the question, who is a Vaishnava? There is a Gujarati Vallabha Vaishnava, there is a Gaudiya Chaitanya Vaishnava, there is a Ramanujiya Vaishnava, there is a Karnataka Madhva Vaishnava. Okay, let me become more focused. Among the Vaishnavas or among the Iyengars, which Iyengar? Again, question comes. Vaikhanasa or Vadagalai, Tengalai. Okay, let me choose something randomly. Probably Vadagalai or Tengalai even. Tengalai better here. If you go to him and ask, do you accept these principles? What are the principles? Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Prainapa. Yato abhyudaya nishreyasa siddhis dharmaha veda pramanam dharmasya dharmo rakshati rakshita. He will say, definitely I accept. If you go to a Vadagalai Iyengar, he will also accept. If you go to a, what to say, Hitahari Vamsa devotee, he also will accept. If you go to a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotee, he will also accept. Okay, you come out of Vaishnavam, you go to Shaivam, you go to Renukacharya's follower, he also will accept. Or if you go to Saiva Siddhantam of Tamil Nadu, he also will accept. Or if you go to Kashmiri Saivism, he also will accept. So is there anything common in all these thousands of Hindu streams, if you ask? Or if you go to Apastamba Sutra, he also will accept. If you go to Ashlayana Sutra, Latyayana Sutra, Drahyayana Sutra, Baudhayana Sutra, okay, these four passages, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu yatobhyudaya nisreyasa siddhi sadharmaha vedah pramanam dharmasya dharmo rakshate rakshitaha. These four passages are commonly accepted by all the streams of Hinduism. Advaitins, Visishtadvaitins, Dvaitadvaitins, what, any other thing? Dvaitins, Achintya Bheda Bedins. Okay, among all these philosophical schools, the same, because this is diversity. We allow all these things. If someone comes with a new interpretation for Brahma Sutra, nobody is a lost prophet in Hinduism. Okay, so we allow all these things. If someone brings a new interpretation or explanation for Bhagavad Gita, like that there are various siddhantas, darshanas, schools, philosophies, and faiths. Please understand, different kinds of faiths. And interestingly, one person can have 2 or 3 faiths at the same time. That is also there. That makes complicated. Okay, if a foreigner comes, if a Westerner comes, because he saw all those things as deterministic. If he comes to India, he feels very difficult to comprehend. Okay. See, you went and worshipped Kalyana Ramar. Okay, fine, I understand. Okay, I take him to be God. Suddenly you go outside there, Hanuman is standing, you are worshipping him also. And there you are singing, Auru Devata Chitta, Kalyana Ramar Asti. They are going and singing there, Auru Devata Chitta Nadarai. Coming back to Kalyana Ramar and doing Dolosava. Here in this ashram, Hanuman Kalyana Ramar, our Sanjay, and for occasion he goes out. And he went to some Shiva temple there. Okay. And he is having darshanam of Shiva. And after having darshanam of Shiva, he went to some Ayyappa temple. And that is, see, when a Westerner sees this, he feels very difficult to comprehend. Hey, what is this? Is God sitting or standing? Kalyan Ramar is standing, Ayyappa is sitting. Tell me one thing, sitting or standing? It is possible, Appa. See, you yourself, you take, sometimes you sit, you are standing sometimes. This is unity in diversity. The one who sits and stands is the same one. And he may have various kriyas. Swarupam is one. This is unity in diversity. That Swarupam, the core is one, right? Coming back to the point. So, with all these thousands of streams, we all stand together for the Veda and the universal welfare, which is the content of the Veda, and for Abhyudaya Nishayasa, and for the belief, Dharma Rakshate Rakshitaha. Dharma Rakshate Rakshitaha is a faith. Okay. For all these 4, we all stand together. Okay. And that's a very interesting thing. Okay, these 4, since these 4 are common in all streams of Hinduism, this can become the definition of. Yes, I may not be comfortable to call it as Hinduism. This can be the definition of Dharma, Sanatana Dharma. The very interesting thing. And every day we chant this, these four statements. Huh? Yeah, 4 tenets, 4 sutras. These are the elderly sutras. None of them is of mine. While I was coining this, I did not, while I'm coining the definition of Sanatana Dharma, I did not bring my own words. Please understand. These are all our elderly sayings. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Yataha abhyudaya nishayasa siddhis dharma is Vaiseshika Sutra. Like that, some elderly sayings were gathered, and these are the common tenets. These 4 are the common tenets. So what I felt is, all these 4 have to be recited every day, morning and evening, by all Hindus, since they belong to all traditions and denominations of Hindu Dharma. Okay, that was my feeling. And that is my feeling. But I can't make all to chant, right? At least I can try this in Vebolim. Service starts at home. Therefore, our people, our family members, our Vebolim, in this people can chant this for morning and evening. They may do any kind of ritual based on their denominations. But before that or after that, these 4 have to be recited. That was brought in Vebolim probably before 20 years. Okay. And since it is Vebolim, I added the basic tenets of Vebolim also in this. If another person recites this, I may not add it. If a non-Vebolimite recites it, if he chants it, I'm not I'll be happy only. That's a different thing. But if a non-Vebolimite chants this, I don't expect him to chant. Next 4, I think. What are they? Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. Rama is Dharma embodied. Ramo Upasana Dharma Vriddhi. Dharma grows through Rama's Upasana. Rama Tavasmi. Oh Rama, I belong to you. Valkaye Ramanahum. Life is Rama, Rama is life. That's all you know, you ought to know. This is for Rama Bhaktas. This is for Vebolimates. First 4 are for Jiva Lokas. Next 4 are for Swajanas. Rakshita Jiva Lokasya. Swajanasya cha Rakshita. Okay. So, just to explain, tomorrow we are going to start the school. Of course, Shrutiram is already started. Children have come back after their vacation. After journeying to various places, probably tomorrow they may talk about their experiences. Which place? Sanjay, enga paapittu vandal? Munnar. Arey, kya baat hai? Filled with nature. Okay. Like our Valmiki ashram. This Munnar, wonderful place. The same place Jagan also went. I don't know whether they met each other in Munnar or not. No. See? This is Vedanta. Both of them went to the same place without meeting each other. Okay. And like this, so many children have gone to so many places. They will share their experiences tomorrow. And Sita Lakshmi children are going to come tomorrow. Most of them have come, I think. Yaryarla vandirukela valla kai thookungo. Yes. Nice. Ellaru vandachu. Innu enna vera kelvi kekka mudiyadhu. Varada valla kai thookungo. Matta valla varapora. நீ எத்தனை பேர் வரணும் தெரியல என்னன்னா வேண்டாம் நேரம் ஆகிடும் ஓகே ஸோ few children are going to come tomorrow. So tomorrow morning onwards we will have sessions. That's one thing. Coming Sunday onwards we will have Ramayana. Okay. formally. From June we start Ramayana, up to April it will run. That's one thing. And coming Sunday, we have a workshop on Rama in Hosur. Nearby Hosur is there. There, it's a very nice workshop. Tamizhagathil Rama Bhakti. Okay. Already I gave a lecture, Rama, Tamil Nadu, the land of Rama. Just 1 hour lecture. This is a workshop. Nice speakers are going to come, like Sri Gokul Seshadri, Sri Jagannath from Madurai. Nice Tamil scholar. And we all know Sri Jatayu and myself. These are the 4 persons who are going to talk on Rama Bhakti in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Coming Sunday. But anyhow, here Sunday Satsangh will be there and Ramayana will be starting Tapaswadhyaya Niratham. So today we will start Tapaswadhyaya. Let us together. Tapasvi Vagvidambaram Naradam Paripappacha Valmikir Munipungavam Tavattiru Narada Muniyai Tavasi Valmiki Munivar Tanakkuriya Paanile Vinavinare Mayum Repum மேல மேல பாடும். உங்க ஸ்ருதியில் எடுத்துக்கோங்க.
தனிப்பெரும் தலைவன் யாரோ சீரிய வினை அனைத்தும் செவிசாய்த்த நாரதன் சீதை மணாளன் ராமன் சீற்றமிலா பண்புகளை சிரத்தை கொண்டு உணரத்தக்க சிறப்பான சரிதை தன்னை சுருக்கமாய் சிறுமையற்று சித்திரம் போல் சமைத்து தந்தார். சுருக்கமாய் சிறுமையற்று சித்திரம் போல் சமைத்து தந்தார். நாரத முனிவர் வரைந்த நாரண காதை தன்னை நன்கொளி சித்திரமாய் நலம் மிக்க காதல் ஜோடி பறவைகள் கண்டு வந்தார். மேடனாம் ஒருவன் வந்து வீழ்த்தினான் காதலனை மனிதன் வாழினாம் வால்மீகி முனிவரனும் வெந்தெழுந்தாரன் கவிதை விந்தையாய் உதித்ததுவே. கவிதை தன்னை தனக்குள்ளே கருத்துடன் கூறிக்கொண்டு கனியுள்ள கவியரசன் குடிலுக்கே திரும்பினராம். கவிஞனின் வீடு வந்து கலை துணைவன் நான் முகனும் கதிரவன் குலத்தோன்றல் கதை சமைக்க ஆணையிட்டார். கடலும் மலையும் மலையும் உள்ளவர்
தாமரை ராமகாதை உலகெங்கும் விழுந்தொழிக்கும் மனவலையை ஓய வைக்கும் அறநெறியும் பண்பும் மிக்க ஸ்ரீராமன் சரிதை எங்கும் யாவர்க்கும் பயம் பயக்கும் கற்பக விருட்சமன்றோ நான் முகன்
அரங்கனையும் நிறைவடைய நீயும் மறை மிகுந்த இலக்கியத்தை பறைசாற்றி உணர்த்தினாரே. மாடமாளிகை கூட கோபுரம் ஆமது சித்திர சாலைகள் வைத்திய சாலைகள் பாடசாலைகள் வேதியர் வணிகர் வேளாளர் வறுமையற்று வாழும் அயோத்திலகர் வேதமும்
நால்வகை படைகளும் நான்கு தொழில் மிக்க அயோத்தி நகர் நான்கியல் நால்வகை நீதிகள் மிக்கதாய் நல்லரங்க மாமவயோதி நகர் நல்லரங்க மாமவயோதி நகர் நல்லரங்க மாமவயோதி நகர் நல்லரங்க மாமவயோதி நகர் அரசன் தசரதன் ஆணவம் மாற்றவன் ஆண்மை மிக்கோன் ஆதவன் குலத்தின் ஆதவன் அவரே ஆற்றலும் அடக்கமும் கொண்டவரே
தானமும் மானமும் ஞானமும் கொண்டவர் தர்மம் தவர் தன்மயவர் யுக்தியும் பக்தியும் சக்தியும் வேட்டியும் முறையே அவரது தன்மைகளா மக்கட்பேரை வேண்டியே மன்னன் மகனை தரும்
வேள்வி இயற்றினராம் ஏழை எளியோர் அனைவரும் வயிறு புடைக்கவே உண்டனராம்
வாரி நங்கு வழங்குகள் வேண்டே
வேந்தனும் கட்டளை இட்டனராம் வந்தவர் அனைவரும் நிறைவை அடைந்தோம் என்றனரங்கன் மனமுகக்க
நாராயணா
சரணம் சரணம் நாராயணா நாராயணா சரணம் சரணம் கேசவ மாதவா சரணம் கோவிந்தா வாசுதேவா ஹரி சரணம் வெறி கொண்டெழுந்த அரக்கர் தொல்லையில் வெந்த வதங்கியே வாடி வானோரணை வரும் புகழிடமின்றியே விஷ்ணுவிடம் சரண் புகுந்தோ நாராயணா சரணம் சரணம் நாராயணா நாராயணா சரணம் சரணம் கருட வாகனா அநாத ரக்ஷகா ஆபத் பாந்தவா சரணம் அரக்கர் படையை அழித்து அரங்காக்க ஆதவர் கூலத்தில் வந்துதிப்பாய் நாராயணா சரணம் சரணம் நாராயணா நாராயணா சரணம் சரணம் இருளும் அறியா தன்னையும் வேரியும் மருளும் மகந்தையும் ஒழிவதற்கே அருளாய் அறிவாய் ஆர்வமாய் அறமாய் அரங்கனின் அன்பாய் அவதரிப்பாயே நாராயணா சரணம் சரணம் நாராயணா நாராயணா சரணம் சரணம் கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் கும்மியடி தூய்மையில் தூய்மையாய் மென்மையில் மென்மையாய் பிஞ்சிலும் பிஞ்சுமாய் வந்துதித்தான் முத்திலும் முத்தாய் கொழுந்திலும் கொழுந்தாய் செங்கலிற் கண்ணனாய் வந்துதித்தான் கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் கும்மியடி செங்கரும்பே காலே தேனமிழ்தே என்று தசரதன் கொஞ்சவே வந்துதித்தான் மலரே பிஞ்சே கள்ளற்பீரானே என்று கோசலை கொஞ்சவே வந்துதித்தான் கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மி கும்மியடி பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் கும்மியடி முத்தே முருவாளே பவழமே செல்லமே தங்க கட்டியே நமதே மண்ணே மூகே பாலர் கோவே என அரங்கனும் கொஞ்சவே வந்துதித்தான் கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் பிறந்தானடி ராமன் கும்மியடி பிறந்தானடி ராமன் கும்மியடி
दासी संपत्ति राम सीतापति जीवात्सा संगति राम एक जीवात्सा संगति राम एक राम एक माता राम एक पिता
राम एक माता राम एक पिता
राम एक माता एक पिता
राम एक माता राम एक लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन पर बानो लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानो प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही जल दिलांगी दय अद्रज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के मनोग्रह तुम्हारे राम तुम्हारे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना पावन तेज सम्हारो आवे तीनों लोक हांकते कापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की नाशे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे जीवन पद पावे चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की तुम्हारे भजन राम को भा जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्मी हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्त न धरई हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिले हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाहि जो शक बार पाठ कर गोई झूठ ही बंदी महासुख होय जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि जय राखी जय नाथ हृदय माडेरा की जय नाथ हृदय माडेरा राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की
उडाला जावुळी लंका आळा बाबा मारुती आळा बाबा मारुती आळा रे बाबा मारुती उडाला जावुळी लंका आळा बाबा मारुती आळा बाबा मारुती आळा रे बाबा मारुती आळा बाबा मारुती आळा रे बाबा मारुती आळा बाबा मारुती आळा रे बाबा मारुती उडाला उडाला ಚೂಡಾಳ ಜಾವುಳಿ ಲಂಕ ಆಳ ಭಾಭಾ ಮಾರುತಿ जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान मारुति राया जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान रामदूता जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान सीताराम दूता जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान सीताराम दूता जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान
जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय
जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय बोलो वीर धीर सूर पराक्रम आंजनेय स्वामी की मणिमय
रमणीय राजभवने मल्लिका शोकादि कुसुम वने सीता कल्याण सुगंधि द्रव्य धूपे ज्वलित कर्पूर दीपे सीता कल्याण
वैभवम् बहुविध शोभन द्रव्य संपूर्णे भावुक प्रेमिक जन संकीर्णे सीता कल्याण वैभवम् स्वागतं स्वागतं जानकी रामा स्वागतं स्वागतं सम्पूर्ण कामा उपवेश नवरत्न मणिमय मञ्जे नवपुष्पपुञ्जे लिम्पामि पदयोरलक्तकं ललितम् अम्बोधसमनील नवरागमिलितं मलयज चन्दनं वक्षसि विपुले मङ्गलविग्रह कलयामि विमले तिलकं ते विलिखामि ललाटे रघुवीर परिशोभित क्रीठे माधवी मल्लिका मरुवर्कमाला माधव तव कंठे धृत्वा कुरुलीला मरुवर्गमाला माधव तव कंठे धृत्वा कुरुलीला माधवी मल्लिका 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 मरुवर्गमाला माधव तव कंठे धृत्वा कुरुलीला माधवी मरुवर्गमाला माधव तव कंठे धृत्वा कुरुलीला माधवी मल्लिका मरुवर्गमाला माधव तव कंठे धृत्वा कुरुलीला हेलादि संयोक्तं गुढमेष्टं क्षीरं नीलालकरघुनायक पिब सुन्दरमधुरम् कर्पूरपरिमलं ताम्बूलम् इह ते प्रददामि स्वीकुरु सरसं दाशरथे अधिरोह्य सीतया नवरत्नलोला अनुज्ञाप्य प्रेमीकं कुरु प्रेमलीला स्वागतं स्वागतं जानकी रामा चल विरुद्वृन्द मन्दारादिक कुसुम सुगन्धे विहरति रघुवीरः सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः सरस संगीत रस परिपूर्णे विराजित उद्यानवने विहरति रघुवीरः सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः पुष्पविनिर्मित कन्दुकेन प्रेमिका प्रियया प्रियवचनेन विहरति रघुवीरः सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः पुत्रा जय प्रेमैकपात्रा जय जय सुग्रीवा दासेन्द्रमित्रा जय जय पादोदर सञ्जाय गात्रा जय जय संकुल रक्ताब्जनेत्रा जय जय ब्रह्मादि सुरवृकस्तोत्रा जय जय वाल्मीकि कृतसच्चरित्रा जय जय पवमान तनयाब्जमित्रा जय जय साकेत राजराजेन्द्र जय जय सर्वेशा सद्गुणसान्द्र जय जय प्रेमिका तारक मंत्रा जय जय मां पाहि श्रीरामचन्द्र जय जय श्रीमती जनकेशनन्दिनी रतिकोटिसुन्दरी नवकिशोरी सुनयना कुमारी सुरमनोहरी रघुनन्दनानन्द वदनकरी नवमल्लिका पुष्प मण्डितसुवेणी नवरत्नभूषणे मधुरवाणी कल्याणवेश कमनीय रूपिणी कोसलराज कुमारगामिनी साकेत साम्राज्य सकल स्वामिनी सरस संगीत रसिक स्वभामिनी सरयू नदी तीरा उद्यान विहारिणी शरणं भवदेहि प्रेमिक जननी
साकेतधाम्नि वरराजगृहे विशाले सिंहासने रजतपाण्डरछत्रयुक्ते वामाङ्कशोभित विदेहसुता मनोज्ञं श्रीरामचन्द्रम् अनिशं हृदि भावयामि हृदि भावयामि
मंदस्वंदिता विलसन्तम् वामाङ्कशोभिता मैथिलराज नन्दिनी वदनम्
आलोकय सखी राजकुमारं कुटिलादि सखी जनवादित वीणामृदङ्गादि सङ्गीतरसिकं तापरहित शारदचन्द्र चन्द्रिका शोभित सुन्दर सुमुखम् आलोकय सखी राजकुमारं कुटिल कुन्तल भारनिबद्धा अभिनव मल्लिका कुसुमहारम् निटिल शोभित मृगमदतिलका वदन मृदुहास प्रेमिक मनोहरम् आलोकय सखी राजकुमारम् जय साकेताधीश जय चारुकेश जय दिव्यमणिभूष जय राघवेश लाली जय राजेन्द्र कुमार जगदेक वीरा जय सीता मनोहर नव पुष्पहारा लाली पीताम्बरा जय शत्रु संहार जय मनोहरा गारी जय लावण्य जय जगत्पुण्या जय प्रेमिकानन्य जय लोकमान्या जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् दलदनीलसुन्दराय शुभमङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् पुण्डरीकलोचनाय कुण्डलादिभूषणाय चण्डपादुवंशजाय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् पापवृन्दमोचनाय जापवर्यभञ्जनाय भूपचक्ररञ्जनाय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् कामकोपवर्जिताय सोमशेखराजिताय प्रेमिकेन्द्रपूजिताय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् जलदनीलसुन्दराय शुभमङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम्
साकेतनगरे श्रीमती मन्दिरे सकल सौभाग्य संभृतान्तःपुरे सखी जननी करे सद्गुण निर्भरे सरस शृंगार संगीत मुखरे शिश्व सुखम प्रभो मंदहासवदना मणिमय भूषणा महनीय मनोरम कल्याण गुणा मैथिली मोहना मंजूल भाषणा मल्लिका मंदार मालिका भरणा शिश्व सुखम प्रभो राकेन्दु वदनया रसनीय वचनया रत्नमय दिव्य विविध भूषणया रम्य सद्गुणया राजेन्द्रतनयया रमस्व रघुवीरा प्रेम परिपूर्णया शिश्व सुखम प्रभो श्रीरामा सीतया साकं समवाप्तकामा शिश्व सुखम प्रभो नाना नानाविधमणिरञ्जितमञ्जे परिमलकुसुम कल्पिततल्पेशेष्वसुखम् मैथिलभूपतितनयया मनोज्ञवेशया प्रियया शेषसुखम् कारुण्यगर्वितप्रेमविलास कौसल्याहृदय कमलनिवास शेषसुखम् श्रीरघुवीरा शेषसुखम् மனுபுகழ் கோசலைக்கண்
மணிவயிறு வாய்த்தவனே தென்னிலங்கை கோன் முனிகள் செந்துவித்தாய் செம்பொன்சே கண்ணின மாமதில் புடை சூழ் கண்ணபுரத்தின் கருமணியே என்னுடைய இன்னமுதே ராகவனே தாலேலோ என்னுடைய இன்னமுதே ராகவனே தாலேலோ लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु यतः अभ्युदय निःश्रेयससिद्धिः सधर्मः वेदा प्रमाणं धर्मस्य धर्मो रक्षति रक्षितः रामो विग्रहवान् धर्मः रामोपासनेन धर्मवृद्धिः रामातवास्मि வாழ்க்கையே ராமனாகும் ராமனே வாழ்வுமாகும் ராமனே வாழ்வு தன்னில் வாழ்க்கையே ராமன் தன்னில் ராமனின் ராஜ்யம்தான் தேவ சாம்ராஜ்யம் கான்